Yeah, the sun's almost above the tree line.
It won't stay there long.
That's right, it goes for an angle, doesn't it?
Well, we're up to 32 degrees. That's warmed up. Freezing ain't too bad. All right, what do we got to do today? Hey folks, good morning. Well, I'm gonna walk over here with the sun blasting at you and have a look at what we're gonna do today. I've got 4 logs on the deck. I may try to get all 4 of them milled today, but we'll see how it goes. The mill is obviously frozen and I didn't bring my key out to start it up, which I was gonna do. This, folks, is 1-inch split duct. It's actually pretty inexpensive and it works really well to cover the rails. You can see we're pretty frozen. The sawdust is frozen, but that split duct actually helps really well. I saw a post on Forestry Forum about how to keep your rail from rusting, and this actually works pretty good. You can see a little surface rust in there. That was probably water that was already there, but that'll rub off once we get the mill running. And then my lube, you can see it's still liquid. That's actually windshield washer fluid with Dawn and Pine Sol. So that works pretty good. So we're gonna get the mill running today in the cold. And we're gonna run some of those logs through, but I kind of messed up. And in my hurry to get out here, I forgot to bring my camera mounts. So that'll be fun. But luckily, my buddy Tim, say hi Tim.
Hi.
Tim came up with this great idea of taking those T-stakes right there and pounding those into the ground and then taping my cameras to them. So it's going to be interesting to see how well that works. I do have a couple magnet mounts and I may use one on the tractor. We'll put the forks on the tractor and then put the box blade back on, get the tractor all warmed up, and then I'll be able to use that as a camera mount as well as a place to put lumber. So we're going to be milling some 2x6s. And we just got to get set up a little bit in here. And I think what we're going to do, I think I'm going to try to quickly tear down this fence with Tim far enough back that we can actually bring the tractor in back there. And I'm going to have to try to push that rock out of there, and I don't know if I can. But we'll try to do that, get this all moved out of the way so we can bring logs in the backside, because right now you really can't do that. And there's just no room to get the tractor in. So that's the plan anyway, remove that fence. So we'll probably try to do that today so we can bring the logs in back here. And oh, you know what? I got 5 logs, folks. 2 for D logs, and then those will all be 2x6s. And I'll have to knock some horns off of those too. We didn't plan on milling them up. They're kind of checking those, so I didn't end seal those either. Some say you don't have to end seal Doug fir. Well, it's pretty badly checked. I don't know if you can see that. But see if I can get out of the light and show you. So you've got some checks in here, but they don't typically go very deep. So that's the plan. Get things warmed up, get the log yard worked a little bit, at least this section pulled out, and I think a section over there, so that we can get the logs and bring them in here and drop them on the deck. And then we'll get the mill running. And you know, we should be able to get milling today and get cracking. So rather than yakking to you, I got to get to work. We'll bring it to you, so stick around. We'll show you what we're doing. So we get this cold guy fired up.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of
That diesel was cold.
some dirty fog.
Well, here goes nothing. See if that battery's still alive. It's alive! You can tell that belt is stiff from the cold. That's what's slapping, that clunking sound. That light needs to go out. All right, let's go in where it's warmer while these warm up. All right, we gotta let those warm up for about half an hour. It was down about 20 to 22 degrees overnight. About 20, I think is what I saw this morning. So it's a little chilly out, but we'll get them warmed up and then we'll get busy. Not much solar production there. We're getting some up there though. All right, we're gonna go in and warm up a little bit while we wait for those to warm up. All right, folks, well, the ground is frozen solid. I guess when it's getting into the low 20s at night or even in the upper teens, all this dirt, there's a lot of big rocks in it, and they're just frozen solid in here. But we made it wide enough anyway, cleared out enough that I could still get in here with logs and drop them on the log deck. So that actually, I think, is gonna work. I beat my tractor up enough. Thankfully, I've got a tough tractor, so it does pretty good. But I think that's gonna do it for that. And then now we can bring those logs in. I've got a few more logs to bring in, so I can grab them from up there where we fell them. I can drop them right here on the log deck and roll them to the mill. So that's kind of the idea there. And you know, while I'm at it, you probably saw this little solar panel. It's only 11:30 and it's already in the shade. So those trees right there, which will go, they're shading this over here, but at least we're getting a charge on the battery. And I plan on trying to set that up somehow so that I can leave it on the battery up on the gas tank or something to provide a maintenance charge when I'm not here. That battery's getting old and it's clearly weak. It did start right away, but I noticed before it takes a while before it's starting to really charge up. So hopefully now, you know, we'll have put enough charge on it for now, and then we'll leave that on there tomorrow when we leave here. That's all ready to go. Time to get the mill set up and get cracking. So we've got some 2x6 to make, so we'll bring that to you. Stick around.